Greetings, international people of the world. This is my Activate, my municipality, my block, my religion, my region, my street, my ward, my sub-council, my projects and my villages, my informal settlement, my formal settlement, my suburbs, my metro east, my metro west, my northern and southern suburbs, my country, my state, my international, global, worldwide, planetary world, continental continents of all great united unions, as from the introduction of the planning our future city together. Hi man, planning our future city together. That is an initiative to ensure that we are selecting our own government over here that has got the greatest rewards of many accomplishments, of great success, great integrity, great human integrity, human dignity, human discipline, human knowledge, human religion, and human culture change, and innovative transfer of mysterious mysteries that will keep us growing and developing all our inheritance and endurance since way back in the existence of the cycle of the life, way back in those years of inheritance of your own background of one planet Earth and the other planets of the global universe, which are 7 that are known, and then the 6th one is planet Earth. Therefore now planet Earth is the one that is responsible to ensure that we as Uskumbulile West Coast Youth Foundation and the Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Foundation entrepreneurs of Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs with Activate My Municipality are contributing through all the integrated strategic development framework plans, yes, of the 1652 Dutch East Indian Company for Tracker District 6, 1815, independence of 200 years in 2018, celebrating 205 years in 2020. Therefore, while we are celebrating those 205 years in 2020, we have now managed to have a 10-year development program to ensure, yes, the development of our community development, our community projects, our community safety programs, our community and community relationships and partnerships with other communities that will grow to what? Yes, what community development, community building for skills developments to those who are misfortunately disadvantaged with no path of understanding the sequence of the educational systems of development growth of all the entire departments that we will mention later. Therefore, once again, this is an introduction now, yes, of the sustainable development network solutions and advanced associations, yes, of the masters in development practice programs, yes, of the Planetary 1 and Parallel to 1 World Conference Summit that we as the Skumbule West Coast Youth Foundation, all the way originating from this ward of Ward 92 in Sub-Council 10, thanks to the great support from the Sub-Council 10 councillor, Sub-Council 10 councillor, all the way from Ward 94 F section for providing us with more evident support. Therefore now this is a great invitation also to the planning of our future city together yes, so that we are taking now the city of Cape Town, 10 districts, yes, as a prototype, yes, for the 10-year planning district, planning of our official city together to grow all our plans and visions, purposes, missions, core values of all our strategic development goal plans framework as from the 10 years since 2013, 2012 until 2019 until 2022 from the Western Cape government, provincial government, yes, from the City of Cape Town government departments, and from the MECs, meaning that the ministers and the ministries, yes, of the MECO and the alderates and the councillors and the of the Western Cape government in a really global worldwide relationships of global networks, global development for economic growth and economic change of collective shifting systems, yes, for business tomorrow transforming to technology. Yes, therefore over here, this is a development over here that has been happening in the 94. We will talk later about it, but we do have a video media presentation in September 2018, August to September 2018, October, that we were planning to do something grateful. Therefore, with with our actually intelligence, yes, in architecture, as an alumni of the University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business, yes, we've managed to be taught a course of architecture designing, yes, civil and mechanical, all those designings as a designer, yes. Therefore, now on some other time around, I believe that City of Cape Town, please, government, it's a 10-year period. This project over here, since 2018, all the way from 2012, from my first 12 years of slavery, yes, as a junior research field supportive, knowledge, economic opportunities, opportunistic global impact bonds of social developments, World Summit, Conference Summit. Therefore, now we are using, yes, the 9 categories of the services, research services. Category 1 is the background research approach, methodology of and planning. Category 2 is the sampling and survey instruments, yes, with field work. We can't exclude, this is exclude field work. Yes, in the beginning we can exclude field work, but when and then number 3 is the customer feed tools. Number 4 is the survey field work. Field work, yes, we have been monitoring and accessing the field work of this development over here for the backyarders development. Please, I have a great designs of great intellectual dignified background, yes, of great lecturing skills from the UCT GSB lectures as an alumni of 2012 over there, the Raymond Economic Academy, yes, and then we were taught really architecture designing, yes. Yes, therefore, can you please give me a time, because Mr. Mayor, yes, of the City of Cape Town and the Mayoral Executive Committee, MECO, Mr. Dan Plateau, I managed to watch the Vukani and the City Vision. You were here all the day with the Ward Councillor of the ANC cabinet of Ward 92, sometime you were walking on the street and I saw you on the article of a newspaper talking about this part. Therefore, I will honor a great service excellence of trust and accountability, yes, for you to invite me to bring back this development into great light, great illumination, great asset for the for an economic development, for skills economic property management, asset management, because these properties must also provide back what the economy, invest back economy from them. Therefore, I've been surveying, yes, the survey of the field work, focus groups, and then that's number 5. Number 6 is the survey data preparation, and then number 7 is survey data analysis, and then the other one is the survey research findings report and preparation, and then number 9 category is the survey research review. Therefore, these are all of them at once when you manage to find Now we are closing the first presentation. When you manage to find the link of all these media video presentations, these are media video presentations were designed through my application from Miss Nicolette, all the way from who provided me access to Mr. Winsell Constable at the applications for a fixed vacancy job application. Yes, yeah. Therefore, we will talk about that later when we introduce the yes as a junior research intensive economic field supportive officer bookkeeper, yes, into the development of the planning of our future city together to manage to grow also in partnership of the Fast company, yes, we can't forget the fast company innovation by design, and we mentioned also the sustainable development, yes, network associations, networking solutions, masters of practice programs that we have been managed to be invited on the 21st to 20th of September World Conference Summit. These are the social outcomes for the Go Lab and the social document outcomes World Summit Conference, and also for the information documents World Summit, and for the video presentation, research reviews, reports, and bring back, yes. So through our MSDF review of 2017 Council approved, when we had a meeting today at around about 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock, yes, with the other guys from refugees who are vendors at the Khayelitsha Mall, train station, Khayelitsha Mall shopping center, that we are planning also to develop into become a greatest mall of all creations of all times in terms of planning our future city together. So as Cape Town will be the #1 first 10-year planning prototype for all the global, worldwide, continental, governmentally, parliamentary, international state countries, and international states one, all the way from Asian Pacific, Madagascar, Africa, Europe, Latin America, North America, Austria, and all the Icelands and islands, yes, of the one earth, of the planetary global world of one earth. Therefore, we have the MSDF review of 2017 Council approved acronyms of social development framework planning. These are the acronyms of that we decided in our meeting today with the refugees of the that are vendors over there, that when I came back from my 3-month mental stability review and assessment, yes, the documents from the institutions are attached in one of the documents over there. Yes, Ariman Jarastafari. Therefore, over here in this development, we will talk about it later, maybe tomorrow or sometime later today. Yes, so we decided that no, man, please, City of Cape Town government, Aibo, Mr. Premier Alan Winde, please, man, would come to us first, Mr. Cesar Brian Makaluza's Kumulwe Scotut Foundation, La Musha Global Innovative Entrepreneurs, Vamusha Research Innovation Designs. We are in need that we come out with all the categories we have mentioned of development, of true research, of true accountability that you have managed to introduce, that we want to develop over there. So now the acronyms over here are the acronyms that we have managed now to call by name. You will find them in one of the Western Cape Government, Department of the Premier, Strategic Goal Plan of 2014-2017 or 2017-2019, yeah. 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah. Somewhere 2014, 2017, 2019 of the Western Cape Department of the Premier, Provincial Strategic Goal Plan, Yes, and also in the MSD review 2017 of the City of Cape Town. These acronyms here, government of the Western Cape government, all the departments that are invited, and all the senior MECs and all the administrative management and field supportive to the DSD funding proposal, because this is an initiative also for the DSD call for funding proposals of the Skumbulile West Coast Foundation to develop its own 10 criteria of the social DSD. Therefore, now we are planning to introduce, contribute our resolutions as the Information Society World Summit, Social Documents, Outcomes World Summit, to these acronyms of development that we agreed that we want to in the planning of and the development of the planning our future city together, and the AEEI African Equity Empowerment investments of foreign direct investments as from Cape to Cairo via Madagascar and all the governmental parliamentary continents I've already mentioned. The first acronyms are LUPA, number 2 the LUPO, number 3 the MPB stroke L, number 4 MPPM, number 5 ACSA, number 6 BEPP, number 7 BRT, number 8 CBA, number 9 MPT, number 10 CBD, number 10 CCT, number 11 CSCDS, number 12 CEF, number 13 CIF, number 14 CITP, number 15 CRR, number 16 CSIR, number 17 CTIA, number 18 CTOD, number 19 CTSDF, number 20 DUHA, number 21 DEADP, number 22 DGA, number 23 DMS, number 24 ECAMP, number 25 External Financial Fund, that we need those funds to develop all our criteria. And then number 29 EGS, 20 GASP, 21 GCMRSIF, 22 ICDG, 26 ICMA, IDP, IDZ, IRT, IUDF, IHSF, IKNEP, IPTN, KNPS. Now, as we close these first ones, we'll talk about them later. Remember, this is also a great gratitude of great excellence, and saying that this is the opening, yes, of the video presentations. Others will follow what at the corner library, yes, at the office bed, stepping stone of the founder directorate. Remember, we will come back to this development project, and I need what as a public participation. You need one. My gratitude what of great excellence in what my supportive 12 years of slavery research since 2012 2001 to 2012 to 2020. Lastly, we are in a verge of ensuring that when we yes, this is the closure now, that yes, the developments that we have mentioned of the acronyms are to make the planning of our future city together, of activate my municipality, Kailisha development in all the 10 districts, prototype to the world of the ICSD 2020. Yes, as Mr. Sister Brian Makaluza is a member of the ICDSD 2020 that was happening on the 21st and the 20th of September 2020 World Conference Summit, ICSD certificate scientific program. Therefore, I apologize for any late submissions of the social DSD. Therefore, we as a Skumbule West Coast Foundation, we are the greatest ones what in terms of coordinating and strategic and alloying and mixing up to assemble a strategic strategy and policy as integrated development way of all the departments that we will mention of the Western Cape government, Cape Town, City of Cape Town department government. Over here, this is here, guys, the first 1988 Ibonge Nkosi preschool that was developed in 1988 as Mr. Cesar Brian Makaluza was one of the first ones in 1988 to become the students at the preschool of Ibonge Nkosi, which is this one over here. Therefore, over here, they have 300 children. In the last time I came to visit to see how they are doing, students of learners, scholars, and yes, now they need to develop even further and more on the other side. We are willing to make an affiliation contract for early childhood development of e-learning education and develop the Ibonge Nkosi program. Let's put it like that. We will have the program of Ibonge Nkosi where we will make a video presentation with those 9 categories we have managed to introduce. Yes. Guys, I'm searching for therefore, for this ICSD 2020, this is dedicated to you for the late submission. Therefore, over here, we are busy dealing now with the DSD, Western Cape Government, Provincial and City of Cape Town proposal for funding. So we have managed to have those 10 programs over there, developments, and all the other, and then coordinate, integrate, and assemble and alloy those departments to become one department of service excellence, service provider in the development growth. Over here, guys, this is a car wash that has got almost 16 years of slavery now being introduced over here. Therefore, that needs what? The tender. We've got the tender for tenders, the tenders of the car wash. I was there when that initiative for the City of Cape Town introduced it. This is the Shembe car wash. Shembe car wash, operating car wash, yes. The Shembe car wash operating for 16 years over here in this spot. These guys are so intellectual, they've managed to grow by now, and they need that funding of that tender for car wash tender, yes, over here. You can also come Allen Wind and wash your car over here, Carlo Vise, Dan Plateau, you can come now, you too, Captain Matthew, you can come in, you too, I'm inviting you, and JP Smith, you can come and wash your car over here. So we've got a tender introductions for the car wash of Shembe. Engineering cleaning seat cleaner that has got 16 years of experience in car wash from the youth that is unemployed, uneducated, unskilled, misfortunately, that have been growing so fast in the development of growing their own businesses by themselves. Therefore, over there, we are looking forward for the social development of our communities in partnership with other communities. Therefore, now we want to remove this Shembe car wash over here and put it on this site, earth site over here of Makabeni Road. To put it over here at the Makabeni Road site over here, and then combine it with that. You see over there. Over there is a champion reward, champion prize of a black label graphics. Over there is another car wash situated in that site over there. Those 2 houses, that white one, that wall over there, that white and black and wall. Yeah, there is another car wash over there. We want to make them here together as one to become one car wash over here. That one, has got almost 9 years of experience in car washing. Yes. Thank you very much. They've got the 7th jersey, yes, of Mr. Beckham, yes, and Cristiano Ronaldo and Bebeto, jersey number 7 years in dispute, meaning that they've got the 7 years of great research, of great development, integrated development research, professional field supportive to the Western Cape government, City of Cape Town government, as we are closing it with the taxi development for ranks. Remember, we also are approaching to develop, grow sustainable development for the taxi ranks initiative, and also for the integrated comprehensive development of the TDA TCT strategic development plan of 2017-2022. Yes, we've got great excellence in that carbon, in that designing to bring resolutions and solutions to all that integrated development plan. Over here, this is one of the houses of great intellectual intelligence. This is the owner of the house that is got his house, and now is managed to make flats over here to rent for people, as this is an initiative. Yes, brother. As this is a great initiative. This is the owner over here. Yes, he turned his own house into a double store for tourists all across the global world to come here when they are in terms of 3 month or 6 months vacation, and support them. Tourism Department of the City of Cape Town, MEICO, and the Tourism Department of the Western Cape Government, and the Tourism Department of the Skumbuli West Coast Foundation, Tourism Department of Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, and the Skumbuli West Coast Foundation, and then Lamushe Global Innovative Entrepreneurs Foundation. Yes, with a software designed for the transportation industry of taxi driving, bus and train. Yes, over here, this guy over here, we had a great meeting before he developed that these flats over here for rental, because at my house we were the first Sister Prime Calcuta's house was the first house in 1997 to have backyard flats for people to rent. And then after 2012, when I gained the skills of architecture, and then 6 years later we negotiated and I gave him a great design. This design here was our approach. The first one that he made, yes, I told him, no man, it's not appropriate for this kind of a design. Let's put it into this architecture design that is similar to Forest Hill. You see, if you know Forest Hill, yes, over here. Yeah, and then we negotiated until he managed to catch these designs over here. And then he gave me a great accomplishment of 6,000 rand for me to rearrange, redevelop, restructure, re-coordinate, and re-inform this infrastructural development architecture, and gave me 6,000 rands, yes, for that thing, to say thank you. And the 6,000 rands that I used it for transportation since 2016, yes, 2017, almost, to buy a train ticket from the Metro Rail train ticket, yes, a monthly train tickets, and then other money I was using it for food to eat in Cape Town when I was searching for resources such as the business support of the City of Cape Town, such as the Craft and Design Institute, such as the entire development departments of the MEICO, City of Cape Town, Western Cape Provincial Government, so that to provide as Kumile West Coast Foundation and all our departments and their departments of government, and saying thank you for the first approach of the first 30 minutes of our design. Now we are going to our Kaelicha Special School number 1. We are going to our what? Ceremony, yes, going to our ceremony, yes, of returning back and ensuring that we are back on track as the true executive board members of the Skumbile West Coast Youth Foundation, such as the one known as the Nazareth Baptist Church of Shembe. That is an initiative church that is in a private stake shareholders relationship with the development of Skumbile West Coast Youth Foundation, especially for the Western Cape Government Department of Social Development 10 programs. Today over here, the ceremony is designed for that one, and the ceremony is designed for the Sustainable Development Solutions Network associations, global associations of masters in practice programs. The ICSD, 2020, the scientific committee, the planning of our future city together, for the IEE and all the components, as the city of Cape Town is the prototype for the social development associations that I've managed before, and then for the agenda towards Africa 2063, and then also for the barometers of 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2015 of investment in Africa, and then once again for the Cape Innovation and Technology Initiative, and then for the Capacity Tech Career Accelerator organizations, and then for the Activate Leadership of Activate Change Drivers, and then also for the Raymond Ackerman University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business of these departments, the Raymond Ackerman Academy, the Peter Sender Social Innovative and Entrepreneurial Development Foundation, the Alan Gray, based all of them together as one, and others, the Fast Company Innovation by Design, IBD Awards of 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and then for the development, yes, of this year, of the SWAT clip ERF 52567 for our initiative of FOBS. We have managed to design a FOBS. This here is a FOBS brand for transport industry, designing graffiti designs for buses. In terms of the guide, for investments in Africa, innovation finance guide in Africa, that we will introduce later. Therefore, let's close this first introduction, yes, of our road to activate leadership of the Activate Change Drivers, my municipality, my background, my neighborhood, my everything over there of 2015. Intake 3, Module 1 of Caledonia, straight to Philadelphia, Stanford Valley, as we are in need of creating a partnership of global economic development with the Boot Camp for Africa of Pat Kyriakov for Activate Leadership, Change Drivers, Pitch and Polish of Race Corp. Here is Mr. Mshumayeli Zokolo, the one on the sharp. This is over here, Papa. I'll tell you that song again. This is Mshumayeli of Emvuselelweni Nazareth Church of Shembe of the city of Cape Town, Western Provincial Government over here. That is an initiative of it with Reverend Mshumayeli Zokolo Otuso Sombeta, and the greatest ones that we all began when I was young. I remember I used to be kung fu player kudala. So before we enter Kal, sihlangane sonke kundaweni enye. Amen. Therefore, we are celebrating over here the return of all those initiatives. The first initiative today was that this is the entire Emvuselelweni branch of the Nazareth Church of Shembe that comes all the way from across the 7 districts of the Republic of South Africa. Residential, as small as they are here today ensuring that the DSD, all the programs I've managed to mention a few minutes later, yes, are given a great ceremony, yes, for 2020, successes of the city of Cape Town, successes of their approach, yes, to the growth of their own Emvuselelweni branch that has been operating since 1991, if I remember. But I remember now it's so that this is a global, worldwide, planetary, eternity, immortality, inheritance of one unity, yes, of one approach. Celebrating the first minutes. Thank you to the invite. We only have 2 minutes left. Or in the morning at 10 o'clock, when I was going to that meeting at the Elisha Mall, the session was already opened. When I returned at 3:30, the Reverend was talking about victims empowerment for early childhood development growth, that they don't have any facilities of development, especially during weekends and especially during school holidays such as Easter holidays, June holidays, September and December holidays, and public holidays. He said that in a manner that was so critical that even City of Cape Town Department of Community Safety. Remember in 2015 in our first proposal for funding for June and December holidays, yes, we introduced to Mr. Mansour Lankar Mansour, others we call later. Yes, in that when Mr. Ten Plateau was the minister, yes, application for 2015, 2016, 2017 and 2018. So that this is the church that we are in. Who is them? But private stake shareholders, 117% stake shareholders, with all the development growth, development stability, sustainable development growth, also for the old age, and for the DSD, 10 programs, yes, services for the old people. They were talking about services for the old people, for young children, to develop them across the global world. They are unique and agreed that they first want to ensure that the KwaZulu-Natal, the Gauteng province, KwaZulu-Natal province, and Mpumalanga province are not included in any development until they provide us with that amount of money that yes, Minister of Finance, Tito Mboweni, in the time of the COVID-19 speech, his first speech, he was talking about 600 million, 500 billion, 300 billion pounds, and they borrowed 200,000 billion from USA. So now we as the executive of the city of Cape Town, of the Western Cape Government Provincial Development, we have managed to catch that President Cyril Ramaphosa and President Jacob Zuma and Tito Mboweni. Yes, they received even another 79 billion in the COVID month, in the COVID series, as from February until September 2019. All this amount we managed to catch it, try to go to DSTV and review what the speech of Tito Mboweni